So I've been doing some thinking. Hey, yeah, it's me again. So I've been doing some thinking, and I am at the point of my life where I do not want to work a 9 to 5 every day, Monday through Friday, for the rest of my life, and sometimes on Saturdays. I don't want to do it. I'm almost 40 years old. I am a single mother of 3 children, and I do not want to work a full-time job. I don't want a 9 to 5. Okay, if you anything like me, I know my God-given purpose, and I know God has called me into ministry. Okay, for those of you who don't know, I'm an evangelist and I'm a biblical teacher, and I'm also a life coach. So I know what my God-given purpose is, but right now I'm not in a position to where I can do ministry full-time and being a content creator full-time and being a life coach full-time and actually be able to live off of that. And so with that being said, I have to work a 9 to 5 to take care of my children and to pay my bills. I don't like it, but that's what I have to do. Now, when I say I don't like it, I don't mean that I'm lazy and I just don't want to go to work. No, I mean I'm tired of slaving for a company and slaving for corporations and making everybody else's dream come true. I want to be able to have the flexibility to be able to create content full time, to be able to have that intimate one-on-one time with God and with my family and with my children. So again, my goal is to create content full time for a living and to be in ministry full time, to be able to travel and spread the gospel. That's my purpose. That's what I want to do full time. Unfortunately, I do walk by faith and not by sight. However, I am a logical person, so I don't have enough faith to where I'm going to quit my job and just be like, hey, let's see how it turns out. Like, no, I don't have that type of faith, but I'm getting there. So, faith without works is dead. And so with that being said, as I walk by faith and not by sight, I have to show up consistently. And I just have to put in the work, and that consists of showing up on my platforms daily, every day, whether I feel like it or not, and just posting something every day, just being consistent. Now, I am guilty of sometimes I take breaks from content creating, because for those of you who are content creators, you know that it can be very rewarding, but it is also very, very time consuming. I don't think people who are not content creators, I don't think they understand the craft, and I don't think they understand the arts. I don't think they understand the assignment, because being a content creator, I do it full time, but I'm not in a place in my life where I can live off of it, I'm not at a place where I have made money to be able to live off of it and do it full time. So right now I'm doing it full time, but I'm not, seeing the rewards or reaping the benefits from it yet. And so with that being said, I lost my train of thought. But anywho, you get the point. And so, so my niche is being a life coach. My niche is being a content creator. My niche is being an evangelist. My niche is being a biblical teacher. Okay, I love ministry. That's what I do. That's what I'm called to do. Okay, the Bible says that many are called and few are chosen. And I'm at a place in my life where I do not want to work a full-time job. I don't want to have to work a full-time job. And when I get off of work, after working 8-9 hours a day, I'm too tired sometimes to come home and cook and clean or whatever, because I have to go pick up my daughter sometimes when I get off of work. I have to go to the store sometimes when I get off of work, and the latest I work is 6:30 p.m. So sometimes I don't always want to cook when I get off work. To be honest, I hardly ever cook when I get off work. I usually just go and grab something for me and the kids or whatever. Like, it is what it is. But I want to be able to get to where I can, have the energy to cook and clean every day and be able to be in my word every day and reading my Bible every day and get to a place where I can have that intimate one-on-one personal time with God every day, because that's important to me. And so I feel like, and I'm not complaining, so don't misconstrue what I'm saying, because I don't, what was I about to say? I gotta get it used. What was I about to say? Oh, I feel like, working. Here's the thing: when you know what God has called you to do, when you are walking in your God-given purpose, I feel like, and for those of you who are in ministry, you understand, or for those of you who have a very intimate personal relationship with the Most High, you understand where I'm coming from. When you don't always have the time, or a lot of time, I should say, to be able to have that intimate personal time with God, where you in your word a lot, or you are in prayer time a lot, or in quiet time a lot with God, or spending that personal time with God. You, when you work a full-time job, sometimes you are not always willing to make the sacrifice, or sometimes you don't always feel like making the sacrifice to say, hey, I'm going to spend an hour with God today. Hey, I'm going to spend 30 minutes praying today. Hey, I'm going to spend an hour reading my Bible today. I'm guilty of that. I know I'm not the only one. And I feel a lot of conviction from that, because I feel like I'm choosing my job and I'm neglecting the Most High, because I haven't been spending that personal time with Him. I feel a lot of conviction about that, and that doesn't sit well with me. And so now I feel like I'm at a point where if I can go to a job every day and I can put in the time and the energy and the commitment to show up for a job every day consistently, whether I want to or not, despite if I'm tired or not, I still have to get up and go to work to pay the bills. So if I can show up for that employer every day, and I can, sometimes I give 80%, sometimes I give 90%. Sometimes I don't feel like giving 100% because I'm tired, because I'm a single mom and I work 40 plus hours a week, and that's not easy. And so with that being said, I do my job to the best of my ability, and I do what I do because I have to do what I have to do. I have children relying on me. And so if I can show up for a job every day and do my job, then I can make the commitment and the investment to invest in myself. And, right now my money is funny, so I don't have the money right now to invest in podcast equipment and to invest in going to rent an office building. And I just don't have the money or the credit right now to be able to, do these business adventures right now. So with that being said, since I can't invest the money right now into content creating full-time and into ministry full-time, into entrepreneurship full-time, then I'm going to invest my time. And so with that being said, I'm going to work for myself. I'm going to work for myself, and my gifts will make room for me. So if you're anything like me, don't get discouraged. Don't give up. Just keep pushing. Keep walking in your calling. Keep operating in your gifts, and your gifts are going to make room for you.